Let me ask you something. Would you keep doing something every day if you knew it could shorten your life by 10%? That's exactly what Harvard researchers discovered after tracking over 500,000 adults for nearly 23 years. Their shocking finding? People over 50 who regularly ate ultra-processed foods had a 10% higher risk of dying prematurely, especially from heart disease and diabetes. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather spend those extra years with my grandkids or traveling than losing them to foods that aren't even doing my body any favors. Today, we're going to uncover the 6 biggest culprits hiding in plain sight. And more importantly, I'll show you exactly what to eat instead so you can feel vibrant and strong for years to come. And trust me, that last one, it's in nearly every kitchen. And most people have no idea how much damage it's really doing after 50. Let's start with what many of us drink without even thinking: sodas, sweet teas, and even those diet alternatives. Here's the hard truth. Sugary drinks don't just pack on pounds, they leach calcium from your bones, making fractures more likely as you age. And those diet sodas? They trick your brain into craving more sugar, which can lead to insulin resistance over time. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a sweet sip again, but try this instead: sparkling water with a splash of real pomegranate juice or a slice of orange. It gives you that satisfying fizz and sweetness without the hidden dangers. Your bones and your waistline will thank you. Now, let's talk about those quick protein fixes. Number 2, processed meats and aged cheeses such as bacon, deli ham, aged cheddar. Foods many of us grew up loving. But here's what's lurking in them: nitrates and tyramine. Studies link these compounds to higher blood pressure and heart strain in seniors. And that's not all. They can also trigger headaches and interfere with some medications. But here's the good news: you don't have to give up savory flavors. Try nitrate-free turkey bacon or grilled chicken breast for sandwiches. And for cheese, opt for fresh mozzarella or ricotta. They're softer on your arteries, but just as satisfying. Melt some on a whole grain cracker with a slice of tomato, and you've got a heart-smart snack that tastes indulgent. Let's tackle something that might surprise you. Number 3, refined grains. Those harmless white breads, pastas, and packaged muffins. They might seem like comfort foods, but here's what they're really doing: spiking your blood sugar like a roller coaster, leaving you tired and foggy. Researchers show this cycle accelerates cellular aging. But here's an easy fix: swap to whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or 100% whole wheat sourdough. Their fiber slows digestion, keeping your energy steady. Not a fan of the texture? Try cauliflower rice or lentil pasta. They're deliciously sneaky alternatives. Now, these first 3 changes alone can dramatically reduce inflammation and boost your energy. But the next 3 foods, they're the ones most people overlook entirely, especially number 6, which doctors call a silent saboteur for seniors. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to outsmart them. You know, when I first learned about these so-called silent saboteurs hiding in our kitchens, I was shocked. Because some of them are foods we've been told are perfectly fine for years. But after 50, our bodies process things differently, and what might have been harmless at 40 can suddenly become problematic. So let's keep uncovering these hidden dangers, starting with one that might surprise you. Number 4, fried foods and harmful oils. That crispy fried chicken or those golden hash browns might taste like comfort, but here's what's really happening when you eat them. The high heat used in frying creates harmful compounds called AGs. That stands for advanced glycation end products. And just like the name sounds, they literally age you faster from the inside out. Researchers found these compounds stiffen your tissues, making joints ache and arteries less flexible. Instead, you can try baked chicken with the almond flour crust, or make sweet potato fries in an air fryer with just a spritz of olive oil. You'll get that satisfying crunch without the aging side effects. And about those vegetable oils like corn or soybean oil, they're packed with inflammatory omega-6 fats. Switch to olive or avocado oil for cooking. Your heart and brain will thank you for years to come. Number 5, ultra-processed convenience foods. Those quick helper meals, canned soups, frozen dinners, instant noodles, they seem like lifesavers on busy days, don't they? But here's the catch: they're often loaded with enough sodium to spike your blood pressure and enough preservatives to confuse your digestive system. One study found that seniors who regularly ate these meals had significantly higher markers for cellular aging. But here's an easy workaround. When you do have energy, make big batches of homemade soup or stew with low sodium broth and freeze individual portions. Add anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric or garlic for flavor that actually boost your health. And for those truly exhausted days, look for low sodium versions under 140 milligrams per serving, or try scrambling some eggs with frozen veggies. It takes less than 5 minutes and gives you real nutrition. We've come a long way together through these dietary danger zones, haven't we? Now we arrive at our final and perhaps most sensitive food to discuss. It's the one many people cling to for relaxation or socialization, even when they suspect it might not be serving them well. Let's talk about alcohol and why your relationship with it needs to change after 50. Number 6, alcohol. That evening glass of wine or weekend beer might feel like a well-earned reward, but here's what I want you to know. After 50, your body processes alcohol completely differently. Your liver enzymes slow down, meaning toxins stay in your system longer. Even moderate drinking can now lead to memory fog, balance issues, and surprisingly, worse sleep quality. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up your rituals. Try alcohol-free wines. The quality has improved dramatically. Or craft mocktails with muddled fruit and sparkling water. For those who enjoy the calming effect, tart cherry juice actually helps sleep naturally. Remember, it's not about deprivation, but about finding new ways to relax that leave you feeling even better the next morning. Now, let's take a step back and look at the big picture. We've covered 6 major food groups that research shows can accelerate aging: sugary drinks, processed meats, refined grains, fried foods, ultra-processed meals, and alcohol. But here's what I really want you to remember. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. In fact, that's the surest way to feel overwhelmed. Instead, pick just one change to start with this week. Maybe it's swapping soda for infused water or trying air-fried sweet potatoes instead of French fries. Small steps create big results over time. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s who made just 2 or 3 of these changes report amazing differences. More energy, clearer thinking, even reducing medications under their doctor's supervision. Your body wants to heal itself. We just need to stop getting in its way. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods will be easiest for you to swap out? Which might be more challenging? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could be exactly what another viewer needs to hear today. And if you found this helpful, do me a kindness, hit that like button and consider subscribing. We're building a community here of vibrant seniors, proving every day that age is just a number and health is a choice we get to make anew each morning. Here's to your health, your strength, and your joy at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Keep shining, my friend. I'll see you in the next video.